So the ruling against Trump can drive businesses out of New York?
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really Fokios and Fokaramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone who's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks? Appreciate you all being here. You guys all heard what I said in the beginning. You guys all see the stuff posted up here. That's where you can go and follow me at. This is really interesting, folks. You guys seen the video I did earlier with the truckers and all that, but also it has been said and has been shown in the news and in different places that this can actually hurt New York. Like, this can be kind of devastating to where it can drive revenue out. Now, as an athlete who has competed on a professional level, I can tell you all this. Whenever you have certain athletes that are all going to show up at a certain track meets or everything like that, it draws a certain amount of crowd there, which means it can have an impact on how much prize money you can get, or even what they call just money for just showing up, show money, right? Anyway, the reason why I'm saying that is this. By this judge ruling like this and saying that Trump can't do no real estate business for 3 years, is it a possibility that this can hurt the business of New York? Is it a possibility that revenue that could be coming to New York, that this can hurt New York? We already talked about the truckers that's trying to boycott bringing things to New York. But overall, will this be good for New York? Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know every last thing when it comes to real estate, business, yada, yada, peanut butter. But there is somebody that does, and it's this huge, you know, this guy got money. He's one of the people that's on the Shark. I'll just let him explain it to you guys. Check it out.
The decision yesterday in New York, you may have read about it. Crooked judge, crooked judge. He's a crooked judge. By a radical left-wing judge, was a lawless and unconstitutional atrocity. It's a sham case. There were no victims, no defaults, no damages, no complaints, no nothing. There was nothing.
Well, that was former President Donald Trump slamming the judge who fined him more than $350 million in that New York civil suit. He's far from the only one questioning the merits of that case. Our next guest says that it might spur a mass exodus business-wise from the Empire State. Let's bring in O'Leary Ventures chairman and Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary. It looks like all roads have brought us to Mr. Wonderful this morning. It's good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
All right, so part of the judgment here, it's not just the dollar amount. Donald Trump is barred from operating a business in New York for 3 years. One of my questions is, all right, let's say this all stands 3 years down the line. Why on earth would he want to come back here to do business after this?
Well, this case really isn't just about Donald Trump. This is an assault on the 11th sector of the S&P 500, which is real estate. Step back and think about what this means for the state of New York. Development of real estate creates millions of jobs in America. And once the buildings are stabilized and rented out or used for commercial real estate or whatever, they generate cash flow and they're put into REITs. And you and I invest in those. Retirees invest in them, and that's how they get income. That's why it became the 11th sector of the S&P. It's so important to the American economy. Very few sectors generate as much cash as this does. And so if you're a developer, you're an entrepreneur, you go to a bank and you say, look, I want to borrow $200 million to build a building. And they say, well, what assets do you have we can secure this loan against? And you point to a building you built before. And you haggle and you argue about the value of that building. This goes on in every city on earth. That's how real estate developers who are entrepreneurs and take risks borrow money. That's exactly what happened here. Now, all of a sudden, after this is built successfully and finished, for some reason, this judge takes it upon himself to fine this developer. Forget that it's Trump. This is not about Trump anymore. If you're a developer and you see this happen in the state of New York, why would you take the risk to put up this much money and have a judge arbitrarily decide that you are in some form of breach of fraud when no damages occurred at all. And this is the same process that occurs everywhere. This is about the competition of states. I thought before this judgment that the #1 loser state in America was California, which is basically putting itself out of business slowly and surely. But after this judgment, I'm going to make New York the #1 loser state, followed by California, then Massachusetts, New Jersey, Michigan. These are places where taxes are not competitive. Delaware, for example, is now on the loser state list because it's unstable policy on the Elon Musk decision. You don't have to put your money into places where this kind of thing happens. Each of us as investors, we vote with our capital. Why punish a great state because it doesn't happen to be on the east or west coast? I say go to Florida, go to Texas, go to North Dakota, Oklahoma, West Virginia. These are winner states. Why go to a loser state like New York?
Well, I think a lot of people are doing precisely that, not just with their businesses, but with their families as well. Kevin, we were quoting yesterday, the Associated Press said they could not find another case like this in 70 years under this law, the application of this law in New York. Have you ever seen anything like we just witnessed from this judge and this AG?
No, I never have. And frankly, you know, what's occurred all around the world with developers look at this and don't understand why this complaint was brought forward in the first place. And my own opinion is that this will be overturned eventually somewhere. It has to be, because this is so damaging to business in New York. I mean, this stands up on the, if it did stand up, it would basically tell you as an investor to avoid this jurisdiction because of the unstable policy. It's wrong in every way. I don't know how an arbitrary amount of $355 million was assigned to this, or why you'd ban this particular developer from developing for 3 years. Forget about the Trump factor. It's not about that. What does this say to everybody that wants to do work in New York, that wants to risk capital? I mean, it's a huge mistake. And this judge arbitrarily deciding that this is the right amount, I don't understand it. No developer does. It's an atrocity. It's an embarrassment. But it's an assault on real estate, the 11th sector of the S&P 500. Why? This is crazy. And of course, it's got to be appealed and it'll be reversed eventually. It can't stand. It makes no sense.
Well, Kevin, I know your time is valuable. We're up on a break, and for those reasons, I'm out. Kevin O'Leary, thanks so much.
Take care. Thanks.
So you see what I'm saying? For him to come along and pretty much play, I don't want to say play the game because he don't really try to play politics, but from somebody as a mind of his who they are all about making money, capitalize. I remember even thinking that this guy was out of his mind, because I seen some interviews where he said, like, if employees even walk out of his establishments with a pen or with an eraser or paper clips, he's like, they should be fired. I'm like, okay, he crazy. But what I'm saying that for is that he's all about business, all about money. So if you are hearing this from somebody like him who is breaking it down and pretty much telling you how this can affect the economy of New York, then what do you do from there? I mean, honestly, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. We all knew that the judge had it out for Donald Trump. Now, some of y'all, it's arguable. Some of y'all say, no, Donald Trump did wrong. He deserved what he get. And I want y'all to actually state y'all opinions on it, because I like to hear different people's perspective on why you think. In fact, if you think Donald Trump deserves what he's getting, put it in the comment section. If you don't think Donald Trump deserves what has happened to him, put it in the comment section, because other people come to the channel, and I guarantee you, while people are listening to me talk right now, folks are at that comment section looking to see what somebody else says so they can respond to it. I like to see that interaction. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. You really kind of lose people when you get in here and say, you stupid a-holes or you dumb Trumpsters. Look, I'm all about free speech, but I'm just telling you, you're not going to be able to converse with nobody and try to see each other's point of view when all you're doing is coming in here and just starting to just call names and do things of the sort. I'm just telling you, you're going to lose people. There's somebody in here that I know for a fact they're of the different, it's a few people, a lot of people I know that's on the left. There's people I know on the right. But when they get in here and they speak their piece on things, you see them, they're being cordial about it. But then there's some of y'all get in here, anybody that's voting for the left, you are some dumb A's and you need to be killed. And y'all going a little too far and say stuff like that. I'm just being real. Some of y'all, if you vote for Trump, you're a MAGA cult, and all of y'all need to be put into a gas chamber. Yeah, y'all say some crazy things. Now, let it be known, I'm all about free speech. I don't delete any of you guys' comments, but YouTube does. YouTube, AI will flag your comment and just get rid of it. And I'm letting y'all know that because I'm about, you can say what you want. I don't care. But YouTube have their community guidelines and yada, yada, peanut butter. They don't like it. So anyway, did y'all hit that like button yet? Did you forget to do that? So yeah, so you guys all heard what the shark just got done saying in this video. And do y'all agree with him? Do you disagree with him? Do you think that it's actually going to go that far? Or do you think this is just still all part of the political shenanigans and all the crazy election interference? Whatever the case may be, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section. Before you get out of here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out everything I do in this channel, from reaction videos. I do a lot. Y'all saw the beginning. I don't need to say that anymore. I'm just repeating myself. But I would encourage you to get into your cell phones. And if there's a one person in your cell phone that you know would enjoy this channel, let them know about the channel and encourage them to subscribe to the channel. All right. I'm looking forward to reading y'all comments. All right. I'm Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious, it does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel. All right, so again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.